y'all want to see some of the wild stuff that we have to deal with. So this was a 15-yard booking. I asked if they wanted a 20 because the job description seemed like it was going to be a little excessive. They said no, the 15's fine. It's technically a middleman that booked from me. I generally don't let dumpsters sit for more than 2 weeks, but I'm working with this guy because he's rented quite a few dumpsters from me. And after something like 18 days, maybe 17 days, this is what I pull up to. The wildest dumpster I think I've ever pulled up to. It's not even like kind of close. I got household trash, I got drywall, sheetrock, flooring, you name it. So the booking party I just sent a picture to, let them know that's not okay, and he is gonna contact the company and sort it out from here. But this thing ain't moving today. It's probably going to be a second dumpster. If not, he's going to do it himself. It's hard to get perspective of how high that is over the dumpster. I'm in literal disbelief at how that's loaded. So I don't know exactly how this is going to work out. The job that's being done that required the dumpster is still work from the hurricane that was here a few months ago. So I know a lot of insurance money is involved. I don't know if the people doing the flooring and all that got paid from the customer at this point, or if the insurance company has already cut them the whole check to do the work. Essentially, the person that books that dumpster from me, he's booked 4 or 5 at this point at least. He owns a dumpster company himself, but he's located a bit more south, doesn't want to make the trip up here, so he's been middlemaning the jobs between me and that company. So I don't actually have a contact at the company that was doing the flooring and loading the dumpster. One of 2 things is about to happen. Either I am about to bring another dumpster out, or he's gonna bring a dumpster, get it level with the top, and then I'm gonna pick it up and just charge dry run fee and additional days. What I did, just to kind of protect myself and make sure that this goes as smooth as possible, I talked to the guy at the door, asked him to have the homeowner call me when they get an opportunity. The number on the side of the dumpster makes it pretty simple. And we're gonna figure out if they've gotten paid yet or not, because if they have not gotten paid, I'm taking a little chunk of their check to get rid of that mess. I'm still in disbelief that that actually is what that dumpster looks like. No person with 2 brain cells would ever look at that and go, looks good. We've got an update. The booking party just texted me a picture of the dumpster. Still looks a little bit but it's been cleared off on top, so that shouldn't be an issue. Also had them remove all the food debris so I can go dump it at the C&D dump. It's just amazing what some people try and get away with. We're gonna go back out there, see if we can get it picked up now, and go from there. What? All right. Much better. Much better. Doors are good. The crazier part is you can see, like, they didn't even fill it up good. Probably could have fit all that stuff in there if they just filled it up right, but here we are. So we did get that one picked up. It was actually lighter than I anticipated. I think it was 1.7 tons, if I remember correctly. I thought for sure when it was overloaded, I thought for sure I'd crossed the 2-ton line, but you saw that gap I showed you in the video. It really wasn't loaded very well. So that's the funnier part about all this, is if you just take your time and you load the dumpster properly, or you break stuff that's smaller down, you can fit so much more stuff in there and then not have all the headache that comes with everything that I just went through. And you know, he had to have someone come out there and fix it. So when the hurricane had come by, the person that did the booking from me hadn't gotten his dumpsters yet. Got him probably a week or two after he booked his first one, but he's a little ways away from me, but he runs a dumpster rental business as well. He had booked that dumpster on a 2-day rental for my 15 yard. I asked if he wanted my 20 because it sounded like they were going to use up a little more space. Ended up just booking the 15 for the 2 days, and now here we are almost 3 weeks later. So not quite 3 weeks, it was more like 2 weeks and some change. I got to check the calendar, see when the initial booking was. I've been texting him throughout the process, just like, hey, following up, trying to get my dumpster back. He's fine with paying the day rate, and I had the 15 yards free. I let it sit for a little while longer than I normally would. Generally, I won't go beyond 2 weeks without doing a secondary booking, but he has been a good customer up to this point. That's probably his 5th or 6th dumpster from me. So I try to give him a little leeway with the project, but the homeowner I talked to when I picked up that last one, that last time, he had said that they were done 2-3 weeks ago, and they've been looking to get the thing out of the driveway so they could go back to parking again. Thankfully, they like me. I've talked to the guy multiple times. Always been a super cool dude, knows me by name, you know, very chill throughout the process. On every dumpster, I think in his driveway, it's probably at least 5 that I've dropped over there. So, yeah, I told him just call me if there's trouble on the next time, if there is a next time, directly, because I'll get it out of there. But my contact has been trying to get a hold of the person that actually got the dumpster from him. I guess they've been fired or quit the company or some version of that, and he hasn't been responding. So he's kept putting me off for the pickup, and now here we are. The guy who's booked the dumpster said his dad was in the area with a trailer, so he came by and offloaded all the stuff up top. Took him 2 or 3 hours between the time I texted him originally and he texted me that it was all done. In that regard, I appreciate the speed in which they got everything handled. But I swear, I find it funny because in all the groups, you hear a lot of people talk about how the YouTubers are ruining this industry and everyone makes it seem like the easiest job in the world. I don't know if I'm just unique or if everyone forgets to film all the nonsense, but I don't think I have one video where I'm not showing you some kind of shenanigans because it's all the time, just all the time. This job is it's great. I really enjoy it, to be honest, but it is a ever-changing ball of problems, and that's really all it is. It's a ball rolling down a mountain, picking up problems along the way, and you got to figure out how to solve the Rubik's Cube every other pickup, it feels like. Maybe not every other pickup. Most of my pickups are fine. That's not the huge deal. It's a lot of just like maintenance things and things breaking and flat tires, and you got to figure out solutions for customers because all the jobs are ever evolving, you know. Most jobs don't just get dropped and left for the time period that the customer is requesting. A lot of them get picked up early, a lot of them leave them there for a few days, longer, you know. So you're in this state of, depending on the number of dumpsters, obviously this scales dramatically, but you have to keep tabs on every single dumpster you have, know where they are, know when they were supposed to get picked up, know when they were supposed to get dropped off, be able to logistically move all the pieces of the puzzle to form a beautiful picture, and get happy customers along the way. Because it's not just a matter of executing the job, it's a matter of executing the job and doing it better than your competition, and there's a million other people that they could go to get a dumpster from, you know? This is not like you're not doing a bathroom remodel where, you know, one guy does really straight lines and the other one, their tile looks all jacked up. You know, at the end of the day, it basically boils down to, did it get there when it was supposed to? Did it get picked up when it was supposed to? And did you break anything in the middle? Other than that, it's just price. So if you can do the job correctly and be competitive price-wise, then you'll do all right. But if you're not on your A game and you're not executing these jobs at a, you know, good time frame for the customers, you're not a little flexible with their needs, you're not a good communicator over the phone, or at least hire someone to be good over the phone, if you're not doing all that stuff, it can be a logistical nightmare, in addition to the customer nightmare that you have to deal with.